Hey, it's Tim from LureAddicts.com. We're just on a little dam outside of town here today, and we've brought our Lure 13.5s by Feelfree down for a bit of a paddle, go for a bit of a bass fish. And we've been running these things for, it'll be probably coming up to 12 months now, and we've given them a really good run in. So we sort of wanted to go over some of the features that we love about them, and we think that anybody who's wanting to get into kayak fishing or who's looking to upgrade, they'll find these things really handy. We might as well start at the front, where we've got quite a large latch here at the front. They've got a tri-lock on them, completely waterproof, really good for storing things if you want to do a bit of, I don't know, kayak camping. We've taken these things down the Shoalhaven River to go bass fishing, so we store all our stuff up in the front there. Or if you're going places where you need to take along some kayak wheels and they're collapsible, you throw them in the front there and they're nice and tucked away. We move down a little bit further. We've got a cutting board on top here, and then a latch under here as well. So this is an insulated lid, great for if you want to take away some lunches and things with you out on the water. I like to store lip grips and knives and brag mats and things like that in there as well. Other times when we've gone squid fishing, we've had some ice with us. When we want to take a few squid home, we throw them in the front there. They drain, so really it's a nice clean area to keep some fish anyway. Moving down a little bit more, we've got the removable Sonar Pod here. So we've got ours fitted up with the Garmin EcoMap 75 SVs. And what they've got is an internal compartment which has the battery housed inside there. And then once you lift this latch at the front here, you can see the whole thing's removable. We've got the transducers fitted on the bottom, sounders up on the top with a RAM mount. You've got batteries inside and all the cabling. So if you're going away and you want to put your sounder into storage, you can take it off, no trouble at all, and whack it in the car and lock it away. So the next part would be looking on these rail mounts here. So I fitted mine out with the Railblazer rod holders. I've also got the Railblazer camera boom. On Wes's one behind me, sorry, we've got the Scotty mounts on his. So it's just depending on what you want and what you like as to what you put on there. Now these are completely adjustable. So if you pull up somewhere and you want to bring the rod holders closer to you, then it's just a matter of unlocking them and sliding them along. When you're paddling, you might want to get them out of the way. So you just push them up towards the front and yeah, tuck them away. Where your legs are here, we've got adjustable foot pedals. We've also got the steering controls for the rudder down the back. You've got a nice flat casting platform, so they're really easy to stand up in. We've got a strap here if you need a little bit of help getting up, and then we go onto the seat. So these are something that's been pretty unique to the Feelfrees. Completely adjustable up and down, and so generally what I like to do is when I'm fishing, I'll bring it up. Gets me a little bit higher off the water, a bit more comfortable, easier to stand up, and then when you're paddling, drop it back down and keep going along. Out to the back, you've got two cup holders out the rear, so good for, I don't know, the big Powerades or something like that. They're quite sizey. I've also added another camera mount on the back here from Railblazer, which has my my Garmin Verb XCs on them. And then onto the crate bag. So the crate bag's an accessory from Feelfree. Great for tackle management. Throw all your lure boxes in there. You've got pliers, you've got scissors, and I've got phones in dry bags and things like that. The really handy thing about them is they've got 5 rod holders on them. So I like to try and keep my reels up away from the water, and that does a really good job of it. Other good handy feature of it, and I think Wes has been using it a fair bit, is just taking all your gear. If you're going into a mate's boat or you want to go land-based or something like that, throw your stuff in there. You've got sunglass holders, and you're taking your own rod holders with you as well. I know you use them down at the Yukon Bean and things like that. But huge rear live well, sorry, not live well, huge rear well. So if you do want to take, I don't know, eskies and things like that, you can fit them in there as well. And then you've got your retractable rudder at the back too. So all in all, these have been really good to us. We've tried quite a few different kayaks out, and really we didn't find one that suited our needs as well as what these things have. For what we do, obviously we're trying to cover a lot of things, and we're going for Murray cod, we're going bream, we cover as much species as we can. And these things, they're so easy to paddle offshore in winds, out on the lakes, out on St George's Basin, down the rivers. It's really good. You've got nothing if you're coming down rapids really that's going to get caught up underneath and get damaged. And yeah, all in all, I don't think you could go wrong with one of these.